Imagine a feather, a simple crow's feather, weathered and singed at the edges, as if it had brushed too closely against the sun. This isn't an artifact from an exotic bird, but a symbol, a metaphor for one of the most revered and misunderstood figures in ancient mythology. Her name was Isis. Isis, the embodiment of cleverness, an unyielding seeker, but most importantly, a powerful sorceress. Yet, the true essence of Isis was not in her mystical abilities, but in her defiance against the roles the world attempted to impose on her. Picture Isis, not as the grand figure often depicted in ancient art, but as a woman of flesh and blood. A wife to Osiris, not merely the king he was destined to be, but the man she loved. A mother who defied the gods themselves to protect her son's fate. Isis was labeled a witch, not because she was evil, but because she refused to abide by the rules set by men and even gods. She was a figure of strength and resilience, not just a beautiful goddess in her grandeur. Her robes were stained with the mud of reality, her hands healing wounds, comforting the dying, and enlightening those who were overlooked by the mighty. Power, love, wisdom. These were her tools, as fragile and susceptible to destruction as a feather in the fire. Yet the true essence of Isis was not in what she could do, but in how she chose to wield these tools. The true stories whispered by the ancient texts tell us of Isis as the unseen force behind the throne, her wisdom as the actual power shaping the kingdom. They paint a picture of Isis in tears, not as a sign of surrender, but as fuel for her relentless pursuit for justice and truth. They portray Isis in her old age, not surrounded by bowing courtiers, but by empowered women holding their own symbols of defiance. In the end, the legacy of Isis is not just in her power as a goddess, but in her choices as a woman who defied the norms, who chose love over power, wisdom over authority, and who through her actions empowered others to do the same. This is the story of Isis, the woman, the mother, the wife, the sorceress. A tale of defiance, strength, and the power of choice. A story that resonates through time and continues to inspire us today, reminding us that we are not defined by the roles the world imposes on us, but by the choices we make and the lives we touch.